So I recently reviewed this box right here. It's the Xiaomi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right this time. I got some commenters not too happy about me saying show me last time, or Yomi, or whatever I was saying. But this is the TV Box S. It's their newest model. And, I did an initial kind of unboxing and testing of it, talking about the specs. And the specs are all right. It's a little overpriced for what you're getting, but I'm like, decent, right? Maybe it's an okay product. I'm starting to use it more because I want to do a full review on it. And I'm also going to do some tutorials, stuff like that. And already it is just not powering on. So I'll show you guys right here. I plug it in. I have the power cord right here. And what you're going to see is there's no indicator light popping up on the front screen. And it's also not popping up within my HDMI. So it is just fully not powering on. Now, one of the downsides of this box is typically when this happens, I'll try to do one thing. I'll try a hard reset. But if you look around this box, there is actually no reset button anywhere that I can find or that I've searched online that allows you to perform a hard reset. Typically there's that little button that's inside the AV port or something like that, and it's just not happening with this box. So there's a few reasons what could be happening here, but I think it kind of leads to what I think is probably quality issues, because I know some people in the comments kind of already, let me know, hey, this is a overpriced brand. And I agree, for what you're getting, it's not the best. You guys can watch my full review video. But for it to, I literally had it plugged in once before this, or maybe twice when I first did that video, because I've been testing out the Formula Z12 to do a full review on it instead. And the fact that it's already not powering up is a big concern for me if any of you are thinking of picking one of these up. So I know I already had gone some people in the comments, letting me know this isn't a very good device. It's overpriced, stuff like that. What makes this better? Don't buy Xiaomi. It's unoptimized, has a lot of problems. Check my comments. I don't want to repeat myself. I don't know, maybe ONN is good. I don't live in the US, but Streamer is really good. And so I had a few people comment, hey, this isn't a good device. And I want to start off by saying I was not promoting this device. I did an initial unboxing showing off how it works, showing off the different operating systems, stuff like that, right? That is not a full review, very different. So there's a few things this could be. This is just a Google write-up, but it's exactly kind of what I thought. This could just be a simple faulty power adapter. So this power adapter could be cooked. I don't know if that's it. I have a feeling it's not. It could be an actual connection loose inside of the box itself. Now, keep in mind, this has been sitting on my shelf for a while now. So obviously the front indicator light is off, which leads them to believe it is a possible power adapter. So I'm going to be ordering a brand new power adapter to see if this fixes the problem. I'll do an update video once I do. Clearly this is plugged directly into a wall outlet, so it's receiving enough. But, at this price point, this is $130 Canadian, which is crazy. That's, more than a Fire TV Cube 3. And US, it's around $77. I think you can get it slightly cheaper off their site, but that is more than an ONN Pro. So at that price, I just expect it to work a little bit longer. And I know I'm a reviewer and maybe this is a one-time instance, but it does worry me that this is not going to last much longer, which worries me about recommending this overall. So I'm going to try to fix this issue. I'll put an update either on our community tab or down below in the comments once I get the correct power adapter in. And hopefully that fixes the problem. I'm going to message them on Amazon and see if they'll send me one, because I did pay for this myself. And hopefully it fixes the issue. Let me know what you guys think down below. Is this showing that Xiaomi's TV boxes are just not worth it and a waste of money? Or is this just a one-time instance? I don't know. Maybe some of you have used the TV Box S more in the past, but I want to hear what you guys think down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel, by the way. See you guys later.